Bum bum bum, Adrian Jensen answering questions from reddit.com/r/After Effects. How is this effect called? I don't know. Let's find out together. Hi, I just saw this show reel that has this transition slash dripping slash glitchy effect used multiple times in it. Does anyone know how this is called? Vimeo. Okay, let's check this out. Alright, that was a real quick blink and you miss it moment. I can't even find it now, but I recognized it as pixel sorting. And as a matter of fact, I'm not the only person. This person here has linked to a plugin trailer video for the AE Pixel Sorter. It's a $40 plugin. It does exactly what it is that this person is looking for. I'm gonna try and show you another way real quick. So disclaimer, the thing I'm about to show you is not pixel sorting. I'm just going to try to approximate the look for free. Well, I mean, not totally free. You have to have After Effects, unless you know how to get that for free, but I don't even want to talk about that. I have this bit of footage. It's just a car going through the town or whatever. It's very colorful. Actually, these moving colors are going to be pretty distracting and we're not going to be able to see the effects. So let me just freeze frame that. That's fine. Let me add a new solid. I will add a fractal noise to this solid. Technically, I shouldn't be using fractal noise. I should be using turbulent noise, which is a newer, updated version of fractal noise, but old habits die hard. Let me open up the transform properties. It's not even an old habit. Turbulent noise, I think, has been around longer than I've been using After Effects. Anyway, uncheck uniform scaling. We're going to bring the scale width all the way up as high as this slider will go, but I'm not going to go higher than the slider actually wants me to. It wants me to go to 600. I'm going to go to 600 because I do want some variation, but I don't want it stretched out all the way. My height, I'm going to bring down to as low as it will go. So I basically have these lines that are 1 pixel thick. Pixel sorting. I'm also going to add a tint effect to this, and I'm going to change the white to a gray, 50% gray. So basically just pick either black or white, and then saturation needs to be 0. Under your brightness, set it to 50. That is how you get perfect 50% gray. Control-Shift-C to pre-compose. I will not give it a name. Who cares? Poke its eye out. On the footage, add a displacement map effect. Select our nameless pre-comp as the source. Set vertical to 0. Set horizontal to 0, but I will keyframe the horizontal over time to turn up. And now it's only moving in one direction because of the tint. We basically got rid of the whites and replaced them with 50% gray, which means it can only go in this direction. So I'm going to bring that up. Then I'm actually going to duplicate that layer, delete the displacement map, and change it to a lighten transfer mode. So now you can see these pixels are jumping away from the brightest points, but they're getting too far away. It's supposed to stay kind of streaky, so I can actually duplicate the layer with the displacement map on it, and on my last keyframe just turn my value down a little bit, make sure that's also in a lighten transfer mode, duplicate it again, bring my value down again, and maybe one more time, and then if we play that through, let's try to improve it a little bit. I'm going to take this bottom piece of footage, duplicate that, delete the displacement map. I'm going to make a new solid with a fractal noise, very similar to how we did before. You know, this effect is looking very uniform and pixel sorting is not supposed to be quite this uniform. So I'm actually going to go down to the transform, the scale, uncheck the uniform scale again. This time I'm going to bring the height down to 0 like before, but the width I am going to bring up ridiculously high. So it's basically just straight lines. So on top of that, I'm going to add a threshold effect, and this is going to change it to just plain black and white. And then by changing the level, we can make it darker or lighter. So let's start with it all the way white at the beginning. Set a keyframe for that, go to the end, and we will change it to be all the way black, or even just mostly black. It doesn't have to be all the way. And then take this layer that's underneath it and tell it to use that as a Luma mat, and this will help break it up a little bit. All right, that's a little bit better. There's more that you can do with it. We could actually make all of these into darken transfer modes instead of lighten, and that would give us a different look. I might actually prefer this one. So again, this is not real pixel sorting. This is just a way I came up with real quick to approximate the look. Not going to say that in the title. In the title, I'm going to say it's easy pixel sorting and After Effects free or whatever, because I need to get them clicks. That's all I have today. Ba-do-do-do, Adrian Jensen just answered your question. Now you have to like and subscribe.